Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I'm a big fan of that one. That song by ANVIL Music. You can find it on First Strike, which is currently up for pre order on anvilmagazine.com. You can get a physical version in CD form if you're interested. I'm going to be placing the order for that very soon. So I'm going to be ordering a little bit excess on the CDs just to make sure that I get there on the minimum. But I did have somebody ask this week about Anvil, and I'm going to be probably ordering the minimum possible number of issue number threes, just because I don't want to have too much inventory with subscriptions going on. I want to be able to make sure that I'm able to keep rolling everything forward. So if you want a physical copy of issue number 3 of Anvil, um, you don't have to do it before Christmas, but keep your eyes peeled because in January there will be a cutoff date that I'll shout about quite vigorously. Probably early to mid January, sometime around the 10th, is when I expect to be locking in a quantity. So, anyway, on that note, I'm going to go say hello to everybody in the chat, starting over with Rumble. Sword Rush, as always, dropping the helpful links, and Skunk's Workshop. I enjoyed chatting with you today. He's got things going on. I'm looking forward to him making some public announcements about all that. And then let's see. Need to make sure. Okay, nobody's telling me that I'm muted or anything. I'm worried about these things now. And then over in YouTube, more helpful links from Mr. Sword Rush. Thank you, sir. Horizon Talker, hello. Making maps, interesting. What have you been? Have you just been hand drawing them, or have you been using a program? Because there's some really interesting programs out there for making maps. Me, I've just been having fun all day and getting a little bit of work done. Actually, this game looks kind of charming from the trailers. It is. It has a charm to it for sure. I'm eager to show it to you. It's not what I would classify a twin stick shooter. Necessarily, I feel like for me, one of the key points of a twin stick shooter is that like movement is it kind of combines the bullet hell and then constant shooting, and this doesn't really do either one of those. Good evening, Oxen W. Howdy, Jersey. If you've got a question, Jersey is a noble over on the Gilded server, which is much appreciated. If you've got a question, hit me with it, and I will see it pop up on my phone, but it might take me just a second to actually get to it. Let me see. And then Horizon Talker again. Hey, Rebellious Gray Fox, good to see ya. Good evening, Guilty Gearhead, Garden Gal. How you doing? Yeah, there were some mixed reviews right at release. I was kind of anyway. I'll talk about all that later on. Hey, JVP, good to see you. You are JVP is absolutely crushing it on First Strike. He's doing a ton of the mastering and helping everybody put those finishing, not necessarily finishing touches, but helping put a little bit extra into everybody's song. So he's been an absolute king on that front. And I tell you what, the only complaint I have about JVP is I don't know when Ruthless number 2 is coming out, man. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Andrew Campbell, good to see you. And with that, I think that I am caught up. Oh, I am going to show you guys before I go to the other view. In case you didn't see the epic live stream with Eric July on Friday night, which I encourage you to go and watch. Anyway, it was a great conversation, despite the fact that he was half dead from being sick. I finally got in the blacksmith stamp that is that I'll be using to mark the Forge Master tier um, magazines for issue number 3. And in case you're curious what it looks like, it'll do that to a piece of steel. But it's not... I'm having trouble. I don't have the right hammer, and I also don't have the anvil that I'm going to be using to actually stamp it on. So once I get those, I'm going to look into what the best way is to mark the magazines in a consistent way that doesn't cause the stamp to bounce. Because if you use something that's too heavy, there's this habit of, like, there's this problem where it'll make a double hit, essentially. And so you'll mar your initial stamping location. And if not, you don't get as much detail as I'd like. So rest assured, I'm going to be toying with that. I've got a couple of interesting solutions coming in that I'm going to try. And I'll keep you guys all up to date on that. Only the thing I'm going to say is I saw some people start get their patches in, which is awesome. And always appreciated if you get stuff and you get a kick out of it. I would love to hear about it. All right. That, we will check out Black Skylands. Uh-oh. Why is that not there? Come on now. Why would you do that? It was literally up before I started the stream. Well, that's no good. Now I'm trying to figure out what I can switch to and switch back from without, possibly doxing somebody else. Let's see here. I only want to dox Sword Rush, of course. Man, Mortis indeed. Why would you do this? Alright, I'm quitting. I'm going to restart the game. Gonna relaunch. We're going to see what happens. Yeah, it's boomer time, baby. Hey there, James Esparza. I'm still working on that thing that you sent me. Not coming up. Yeah, okay. Hold on. I have a chat box now. And that's working. Well, that's wonderful. I hope you guys are entertained by yourselves. All right. Hey, okay. All right, we got something. Then right over we go. All right. Let's hope that works. Let's get the chats back up. Okay. All right. Yes, a game. And it is even the right game. So this is a kind of a steampunky airship sort of game. I went ahead and decided just to keep playing whatever I was doing last. I played this game for maybe, I don't know, maybe like an hour or two a few weeks ago. You have your little ship and you fly around. The intro is basically just kind of like you're a girl. You're a bit of a girl boss, of course. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely some things that if you're really super allergic to, current day things, then I don't really know if you're supposed to just, jump down and use your ship gun. I don't know if that's ethical or not. Melee people again? Oh, good. B. Uh-oh. I wonder if it didn't. I wonder if it did not save my... It did not. Interesting. There we go. Alright. Oh, I do not want to do that to that barrel. But, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of games that, in my opinion, suffer from the only competent person in the universe syndrome. But this is the way that this game works, is that you are basically like a top-down shooter type. Oh, that's not good. Whoa. There's definitely some aspects of like bullet hells with this. Fine. There it is. Whoa. What? Okay, hold on. Oh. Alright. I kind of just dove into things while I was not paying a lot of attention. I understand. Alright, so what was my problem exactly? Oh, I think I ran out of ammo on my main. But anyway. You guys got some Mortis for you, so that's I'm sure what you wanted to see. Hear my dog wanting to be let in here. So I may have to step away for just a minute. But anyway, you kind of roam around and get stuff on these floating islands that, if you are not careful, you can fall down. But then, mysteriously, you're able to, shot hook yourself back. There's a whole bunch of lore that goes on in the background. So far, I think it's a pretty interesting... Oh, maybe that's what was going. I think it's a fairly interesting little world in terms of the design of things. And I don't know why my melee is not working very well. Maybe it's... I just need to be worried about my facing more than I have been. But anyway, like I said, I haven't played this game in a few weeks. But overall, charming little game. You get resources, you take them back to your little ship, and you take your little ship to a bigger ship and do quests and other things. Like, I'm supposed to talk to somebody who's off that way. Generally, I think it's pretty interesting. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna catch back up on all the chats. Christmas bonus, that's fine. All right. Let's see here. Tell, howdy. Anyone got any more advice on getting more people to see your... Man, that's what everybody's wondering. Rogue Trader. I'm curious about that one. I heard something that it was good. Hand drew. Oh, hand drawing maps. That's pretty cool. Howdy. Side Showman. I want a rubber stamp with the Anvil logo. I have one with the IronAge Media logo that I use on the boxes. Probably saw it on that white package. Oh, I can actually go in here. Okay, so I could just look around. Okay, I can see that there's bad guys. Okay, but how do I stop using it? Okay, I'm not sure what button I pushed, but I pushed a button. So there is kind of a... Uh-oh. Whoa. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Alright. There is like a very... Gunfire's loud compared to you. Okay. You know what else? Yeah, I had actually adjusted this down another notch earlier. It didn't save any of those settings either, so that's fine. Oh, I forgot there's like a special reload. There's a clever reload method that I'm actually very fond of. How do I... Is it R? The difference is... Aha, there we go. So that little green bar, if you hit that at just the right time, you can have a speedier reload. Oop. Oh, and then if you miss it, you get a slower reload. So if you're not paying attention... Oh, I did make it. Okay. You harvest little piles of wood. There's some strange things about this game in terms of the resource collection. But overall, I generally feel like there's definitely some fun things here. If you're highly allergic to being a girl boss, then this probably isn't the game for you. But I think it's more like the protagonist is female, and it falls into the bad trope of only competent person on the planet. And I keep forgetting to use my little fire turret thing. Does he hurt me? No, he doesn't. Oh boy, that didn't last long. When's my thing? 50%. That's not good. Thank you for letting that dog in here. My wife just popped by. Oh, yeah. The boy was quite the ordeal today. Scales. Oh, this is a puzzle. I've heard about these puzzles. I'm not going to bother with it yet. I'm going to heal myself before I stumble into something else and die. Patty Wrangler. How's it going? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that actually hurt me. Okay. What's that? Oh. I think that was good. The money, like, you don't really have money. You have different kinds of steel, which allow you to upgrade your weapons. And I don't remember what the... Oops, that's not the right button. Yeah, here we go. Equipment. So, I should probably... Sniper rifle, there's a shotgun. I think he modifies. So you could do different things to it. I'm not sure what the equipment is that they're... I've got a little notice on... Probably something. Okay, there. SMG. I don't. Anyway, you can do different things to it, and just upgrade it in that way. Which I'm gonna keep doing because apparently I'm kind of running into some people who are a little bit too tough for me. I have to just pick these things up. So I need to put like the heaviest thing on the left. Okay. Is that... It is him? Okay. Okay. But there. That's the heaviest thing. Okay, so that's the heaviest one. And then we have to figure out what the next heaviest thing is. Alright. And from what I understand, one criticism of this game is that this appears to be like the only mini game there is. In terms of puzzles. So then I think this goes here. This goes there. And then you get whatever this is. Energy crystals. Okay, so there's some energy crystals. I guess we were looking for them. Those are the first ones I believe that I've gotten. Anyway, I have kind of hit the threshold of where I think it's wise for me to... Oh, look. Take a mod box. Okay. I guess I forget to go into these houses. Another reason to go back is that I'm out of... I appear to be out of cargo space. These mod boxes have things like scopes and other beneficial things you might want with other parts of the... Oh no. You telling me I can't just... Oh man, what is this all about? Can I not stack all this? Oh. Okay. Oh, jeez. There are some little finicky control problems with this thing. So where's the map? So this is it. The map is pretty good at telling you where things are and so on and so forth. I guess there's a quest up on the upper end of this. This is our little home base, I think. So I'm gonna head over there. But you have these fun little airship things that float around. These are little, sky rocks. I don't know why there's rocks floating in the sky. You do have fuel. I don't know what that skull meant, but it's a little scary, obviously. Howdy, Eric. Wag, how's it going? I was wearing your shirt the other day. Can't remember if I was wearing that on live stream on Friday. I like both the ones that I got from you. You guys go check it out. I think he's got a link in his on his Twitter. That, and if he doesn't, he should. Want to take it. There we go. So then you put these mod boxes here and you go, oh, okay, shotgun part, cool, SMG sight, neato. These just improve the behavior of the guns. I get a little bit tired of games that like give you just unreasonably crummy weapons, only to then kind of force you into like grinding up to get a gun that shoots straight. That definitely falls into this a little bit. All right, let's see what this is. Got it. Oh, am I falling? Okay. Well then, how am I supposed to? There we go. All right. So Eva is the aloof, hyper competent daughter of a kooky scientist guy, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Howdy, Herman. Aji, good to see you. Let's see here. What's going on in Royce's chat? Oh. I see. I didn't even have a chance. This guy, speaking of Royce, this is a character that I feel like he might be able to relate to. There's a man whose brain got swapped with that of a monkey, and so he does nothing but eat bananas. The monkey, obviously, who now has the man's brain, is trying to switch them back, but, you know. Going to make a sky sacrifice here soon. Yeah, we'll see. No, I was going to say, I accidentally burned Herman harder than I meant to the other day in my Gilded, whenever I compared him to Stephanie Meyer and Dan Brown. So, anyway, back on topic. So he has the right to be bitter. Ron here is educating us, I guess, about those energy crystals. There's like an ancient civilization going on. Fantasy story. Let's see here, story or not. It will help me get back into my own body, but right now we can suit them to your needs. Alright, so eventually he's going to want them, but for now he's reminiscing about the past. Alright. Oh, she's upset about being called girl. Alright. There we go. Alright, so what does this do? Power shield. Pyro stations. So this, like, gives us some things. I really have no interest in putting any more points into this little fire thing. It doesn't seem to do much. I'm just going to hoard crystals for now. Okay, I can't just click out of that. That's a little irritating. There's a few menu things, a few little UI things that are a little bit strange. Overall, I feel like it's mostly pretty good. I need to figure out how to upgrade my ship. I think that I can I pick different... What is this? Oh, I see. I wish I could preview what other things were, but anyway. You can look. I don't know if you can buy an entirely new skyship, but that's definitely something that would be handy. Go up that way. Alright, I gotta go over there first, I guess. Let's see here. I'm just gonna upgrade this thing. I use this thing a lot. Shop. Okay, ship workshop. So I can't. So that's one thing, is that everything is ruined. The big ship, the main ship, is was really nice and everything else, and then naturally some pirates came and blew everything up. Okay, everything's ready for the repairs. Okay, so this is what I needed to do. Yeah, I would like to be able to like fly different types of ships for sure. Yeah, I've noticed that there is a tendency of there you know, it's like a lot of things. I read a 2 stone. Come on, do I not? Oh my goodness, I left one of the stone behind at that place, didn't I? An exasperating situation. All right, let's see. Just move all this other stuff over to the warehouse. Clear out my old. But yeah, I said this about it's actually an anthology or a collection that other people have been. Okay, this is the more interesting part of the game, I would say. Is the why am I running out of just go. Oh my goodness, can I not get on there? Oh, I can't. Okay. Why can I not? Do I have to oh, okay, I understand what's happening. Hold on, I'm gonna finish saying something semi-intelligent. I need to break a hole in. Oh my goodness. Okay, I get it. Lowering. Okay, this irritates me. That actually does piss me off. I blow up because I don't remember the game mechanics. There's another mortise. Yeah. Where is my ship? You asked me if I want to lower the depth. Blow it out your ass, game. Okay. But anyway. Oh my goodness. Get it. I don't know what this does. Okay. I'm going back for round 2 with this guy because it irritates me. I do have ammo. So that was the biggest one I've ever run into. Most of them are more like this size, where they're not fully armored on all angles, so you can just jump onto the. See, and then you can do this. This is what I was trying to do. What was that? Am I having some kind of a glitch? There. Holy smokes. I don't know if that was me just not knowing what was going on there, but looked like I had a problem for sure. Okay, anyway. But usually what you can do is just jump onto the ships and then shoot it out with people on there, which is a lot cooler than the like purely stuck on the ship battles. Ooh, okay. Uh-oh. Sniper rifle guy. 2 of them. Okay. Got him. Okay. So this is our ship. Okay. So that's the kind of thing that, oh, there we go. That I find to be a little bit more fun is, when I do that. Now, one thing I have run into in terms of a problem is I don't know how I get back to my ship. My ship's all the way over there. It does, I mean, it has plural there, so it does seem like I should be able to have different ones if I wanted to. Maybe it's because I've still got these enemies here. Oh boy, that doesn't seem good. It's very helpful that my allies here don't do anything. Oh, I'm just totally out of ammo. That's great. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what it does. Alright, well, problem solved. The itty-bitty ships are a lot easier to deal with. Although I guess they must have been shooting my ship for quite some time after I got off of it. It's almost dead. So let's go on back before I have some kind of terrible problem here with more mortis occurring. Hey there, A Drink with Crazy. There's a character just like you in this game. You'll have to catch back. This is Black Skylands, which is, it's interesting. Like I said, I think there's a lot of, like, mechanically, a lot of good stuff here. It does have some girl boss factor to it. I assume those went straight to my ship. No, ship hold. Other way. Okay. They appear to have. So I believe that you can upgrade your ship quite substantially. There are some strange little things where you, like you need to actually worry about having a gas can and so on and so forth. To fill up the ship and whatnot. I get that it's kind of like a balancing act, trying to make you manage your inventory. Is the ship fully healed? How did that happen? Am I dumb? Did I not? Anyway, I swear the ship was 3/4 dead and then it just fixed itself. Tim Allen, I'm sorry. Is mead worthy in your opinion? I'll be honest with you. I have not. I don't mind mead, but I also have not really had any that made me want to stop and write home about it. Oh my goodness. My kingdom for a slightly better gun. The broadside gun is nice, of course. Is that stone? Did I just get stone? What is that? Go look. Asteroid coal. Well, I don't care about that. So usually whenever you repair whenever there's something wrong with your ship, you have to walk around and do the press E to repair game, which I don't mind at all, really, because if you're having to do it while things are going wrong, it can be kind of intense and interesting in that regard. I do want to know what the heck I'm supposed to use asteroid coal for. Let's see here. I think I was around over this way. I was looking for some stone. In fact, I even think I see the box on my map. Over here. There it is. All right. And your little ship is very reactive. I do feel like they got a lot of things right with this game in terms of the mechanics of it. It's just the... What am I seeing on my map that I can't get to? Anyway, it's just like I said, the tendency to have girl boss characters who are surrounded by incompetent men. I don't mind even like the girl boss necessarily. It's just when they're also surrounded by dumb men, I kind of go, well, this is exactly what everybody was complaining about, but it's the other way around. So I feel obligated to at least object whenever I see it. I don't know what that means, but it's concerning. Uh-oh, there we go. There's a lot of almost dying from falling that occurs in this game. They have a very nice way of transitioning out things that would obscure your view. Uh-oh, there we go. Whoa, whoa, I can't walk across that? Okay. And one thing that's a problem with top-down like this is that some things are just totally, you can't, like, just like this. I can't walk on top of that. I don't know, maybe I'm dumb, but that looks like I should be able to walk on top of it. And that pool table, I can't shoot over a pool table? That seems a little strange. Anyway. But it's, like I said, overall, I think there's a lot of good things with this game. The mechanics, I just think that it doesn't feel like a... It still feels like an early access game to me. In a lot of ways. The style, I think, is down. I don't think I want to try and go in there. That looks like a big pain. Once again, I don't know how to exit from that view. I think it's a predetermined amount of time you look at things. I wonder if that's where the cave leads. If that's where the cave leads, we're gonna turn around and go look for stone. We're gonna assume that this is a flower. Eat me. Well, this is not something I would have expected. Life flower. I'll be honest. Okay. I see something like that. My maximum life is gonna remain right where it is usually. But you can move. Movement does feel good in this whenever it's working. It's just whenever there are walls and whatnot. It takes a little bit of time to get back into it. I would say. I feel like some of the frustration I was feeling with this earlier is just me being rusty with the control scheme. It does kind of look like random stuff regenerates. You can just loot around. You can run around searching for ammo. I wish that they would just do away with gun ammo entirely. All right, let me see. I'm gonna go back and catch up on chat real quick. Okay, I didn't mean anything. You need to show me the way of the mead. All right, well, I'm not opposed to it. That one, you also have to understand I just don't drink all that much. So I'm just kind of out of the habit. Yeah, this game has a lot of good pieces to it. I just sort of feel like your avatar is as tall as a pool table. You know what? That is exactly it. Because I have bad judgment, I'm going to go shoot at this giant thing here. You also have a moth. I'm not sure why it's a moth. Unless they were concerned about, oh boy, being sued by J.K. Rowling. I think this is my old nemesis. I'm back. See how those armor bits deteriorate? Okay, oh dear. It's not good. The little ships really aren't too much. Oh, you know what? There's a whole game mechanic that I forgot about. Where I can, like, reflect back shots or something. Uh-oh, what is it? There we go. Alright. Uh-oh. It is kind of funny that the main turret is still trying to track me. Oh, that's good. I just almost... Oh, my goodness. I meleeed that, turret to death. I also am apparently sneaking up on these guys. I don't know. No! Oh my goodness, that is not what I wanted. Goodness, I hit the C button instead of the B button. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take not dying as a win. So I don't even know where that big one is. Scurry back. Scurry back home. You know, strategically relocate. Is it supposed to be smoking? Yeah, that's part of the game. Just a little bit of... Okay. Okay, you can now upgrade your ship. Wonderful, wonderful. I do feel like the lore is a little bit too tongue-in-cheek at times, and then serious at other times. I want everybody to tell me with a straight face that I should that I need to, you know, work on my airship. That's awesome. And not make joking references to things maybe not being quite as they seem. Okay, let's try and upgrade the skyship, and then I'm going to call it a night. Overall, I definitely like this game. If you're into this kind of wander around and shoot things and collect stuff, and just have a um, uh, like a good old time building up slowly and finding stuff and accumulating people and base, stuff for your base. I think it's really cool in that regard. I also think mechanically it's pretty good. Like if you were good, if you were better than me at this top-down movement and shooting and everything else, I think you could really be like an unstoppable force, and not everything is just purely locked behind, um, you know. Oh, look at that. I don't know. That's way better. That does seem way better. I'm going to say it's way better. But not everything is locked behind, oh, well, in order to beat this enemy, you just need to upgrade your weapon because it's 100 times more spongy, like each time you go up a level, the enemies get drastically more bullet spongy. It does not show any signs of that. The enemies that you do run into are a lot more complicated. So there's a lot of interesting things going on here. I personally would recommend checking it out. You can change what's going on with the map. So these blue islands are controlled by us. The red island... Oh, there's that big ship. All right, guys. I'm going to do something stupid. Just one more time. Just one more little go. I'm curious if my bad decisions... Oh, this is a different ship. Well, I'm going to blow this ship up, or I'm going to take this ship. Go away. Yeah, some ships, you, I wonder if I'm able to actually get... Am I able to board the ship? Come on. Alright, moment of truth. If I can board, we're going to take this thing. No. Well, alright. On that note, guys, that was Black Skylands. It's interesting. There's some kind of sky bug that we need to probably ultimately defeat, but in the meantime, we're fighting pirates. The style, in terms of art style, I really like. The gameplay is, I would say, fairly polished. I think that it requires a little bit of adjustment, getting used to, that maybe trying to do live on stream after not playing it for 2 or 3 weeks isn't ideal. But yeah, and like I said, a little bit of the girl boss vibe, but not too bad. And I'd suggest you check it out. It is definitely a small studio that cranked this thing out. I couldn't really find a whole lot about them on the internet, but they seem like good folks. With that, I will say, let's see here. Let me catch up on chats, make sure I'm not missing anybody, neglecting too much. Yeah, let's see here. I'm glad that Skunks, I'm glad that you thought the ship was also a bridge, or the little overturned boat was also a bridge. I would have sworn that it was. Anyway, a little bit too much like Harvest Moon or Stardew. I do feel like there's kind of indie, pixel art indie fatigue to a certain degree, but then again, on the other hand, I feel like there is a whole like group of consumers and gamers that live for that style. Like they see that style and they're like, I identify with that game, I'm going to buy that game. I can kind of take it or leave it, but there's definitely a a market that is somehow very specifically tied to that. Anyway, everybody, thank you for swinging by. Please go check out IronAge.media. Next week, we're going to be doing the voting for the November prompts, which have had I believe, a pretty good number there. And I know for sure there's at least a couple that I really enjoyed. I haven't read all of them yet. I'm still working through ANVIL submissions, so everything's kind of a little bit dragging on that regard. Also, there are, ANVIL issue number 3 is on pre-order, as is First Strike. Please check that out. And if you missed it, IronAge Nights this past Friday had Eric July on, which was a huge honor, and he's a very cool dude. Had a great number of things to say about how he got going, both personally and how he kind of turned it into a proper business. And with that, I will say I hope you guys all have a good rest of your weekend and a wonderful week. I will see you on Friday over on IronAge Nights, and next Sunday right here.